Hello viewers, welcome to Kaithol channel. Today in our channel, what you are going to see means we are going to see this beautiful jasmine flower garland. See, it has been done in our woolen thread only. It's the crochet method. So it will be looking like a jasmine flower itself. See, you can use it as an accessories in your hair by placing it like it. So I'll show you how to do this beautiful craft. For this you need woolen thread and then 2 mm size crochet needle and a scissor. Come, let's start it. First make a slip knot. Put 6 chains. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and then slip stitch at the started chain. So I'll get a ring like this. Now make another 3 chain and then slip stitch inside the ring. Slip stitch here. Make another 3 chain and then slip stitch inside the ring. Do another 3 chains and slip stitch inside the ring. Now this round is over. Now we are going to make petals inside the chain space. See, first for that, first do 1 chain and then slip stitch at the chain space, first chain space, and then from here we starting the petal by making 2 chains and then do 5 double crochets inside the chain space. And then make a knot by pulling the starting and the ending thread. And then make 2 chains and then get the needle through the back side and make a slip stitch. See, like this. See, our one petal is ready. Now make another 3 chains and then slip stitch at the next chain space here. And then make 2 chains and start the second petal by making 5 double crochets. And pull the starting and the ending yarn together and make 2 chains and get the needle through the back side and make a slip stitch. Again make 3 chains and slip stitch at the next chain space. And then start your third petal. Now our half of the petal is ready. For a row we will have 6 petals. Now we got 3 petals ready. So now again you have to do 3 chains and then put a slip stitch at the petal, starting petal. Make a slip stitch where we have done 1 chain, right? There we make a petal, slip stitch, and then make another 3 chains, and get the needle to the back side and make a slip stitch at the next chain space, and then start doing your petal, another petal, by putting 2 chains and then 5 double crochets in the chain space. Join the starting and the ending, and then make a 2 chains and then slip stitch at the back of the petal, and then make 3 chains and get the needle through the back side of the next petal and make a slip stitch at the chain space, and then start doing another petal. Like this you have to continue this. See, I have finished my first row. See, I will have 6 petals here. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have finished my first row. For the starting of the second row, see at the back side, in the next chain space, you will have chain space here. So I don't want to put 3 chain at the starting. So make slip stitch at the chain space and then do 2 chains and then start your petal works by putting 5 double crochets. You start your petals, and then after finishing your first petal in the second row, make 3 chains and then take it to the back side and then slip stitch at the next chain space. You will have next chain space here, slip stitch there, and then start your second petal of second row. After finishing your second petal, again make 3 chains and then take it the back side and then slip stitch at the next chain space. And then make three petals we have finished, and then make three chains. Now see at the back side, for the two petals, for the fourth petal you have to make first three chains and then slip stitch at the center of the next petal. See, like this. And then you have to make another three chains and then slip stitch at the next chain space. See at every row, for the first petal you don't need to do the three chains at the back. You start it as it is, and then for your fourth petal you need to do three chains two times. Okay, see, this is the fourth petal. For extending your pattern you are doing like this, and then again three chain and then make a slip stitch at the next chain space, and then do your fifth petal. And then after completion of fifth petal, make three chains and then chain space at the next slip stitch at the next chain space, and then do your sixth petal. See, I completed the second row of six petals. See, now you will get the two rows of petals. Okay, yeah, six petals will be there in each row. For your starting of the next row, third row, see, watch it clearly. At the back, see at the back, already you will have three chain space here. So you make a slip stitch and start your petals, first petal of third row. Okay, and then after finishing the petal, make three chains and slip stitch at the next chain space, and then do your second petal. It will come alternatively, the petals will come alternatively. Okay, this is the back side view. And then you start your second petal, and then after the completion of second petal, make three chains and slip stitch at the next chain space, and then do your third petal there. See, after finishing the third petal, make 3 chains and see at the back side you don't have chain space at the, so that we need to slip stitch at the middle of the next petal, and then again you have to make 3 chains and then do the slip stitch at the next chain space for the fourth, and then start your fourth petal. For the fourth petal alone you have to do it like this at every rows. And then after finishing the fourth petal, make 3 chains and then slip stitch at the next chain space, and then do the fifth petal there. And then fifth, after completion of fifth petal, make 3 chains and slip stitch at the next chain space and do the sixth petal. See, for every rose, for the first petal, don't make the 3 chains. You start it immediately, and then at the fourth petal you have to first make 3 chains and slip stitch at the center of the next petal, and then again you have to make 3 chains and then slip stitch at the next chain space. You have to watch it carefully, that alone, so that you will get the pattern like this, complete pattern. See, I have completed my 3 rows, see, of 6 petals. So it will be looking like this. So it will be very beautiful if you continue the work and do extend the pattern. You can do it up to your length. What your length you need, you can do it up to it. You can use it in hair accessories. See, this is the bottom part and this is the starting part. See how it's looking. So you won't feel any differences here. So while finishing, make a slip stitch and finish at the end. Okay, you make up to what your length you want. There are furthermore videos in my channel. I hope you all will like this video. So for more videos, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.